As you guys know, Jason David Frank is gone, and Aaron Schwenke, no disrespect if I mispronounced his name, is left to release Legend of the White Dragon. And the audio that has come out has put Aaron on a I Was JDF's Best Friend tour that has been lasting for going on a month now, which looks like it may be coming to an end. But recently, I was sent anonymously these text messages that are alleged between Aaron and Jason and some emails. What happened was, I guess Jason had a habit of venting to other people and sending other people receipts about his frustrations with Aaron. Now, sure, friends have fights and bicker and all this good stuff, and I'm not saying they're not friends, but what I'm saying is they definitely were not seeing eye to eye on a lot of different things. And we heard the audio where Jason was like, look, I can't get out because financially I got to move forward with Aaron with Legend of the White Dragon. So this is from Aaron, who says, I'll make sure it's cool. My worry is if we can get it done in time. Tell Brian they should give us a special thanks in that book. Brian works for Saban, and we're going to see how deep Brian is into Saban. He's a producer for Saban Films or something, right? I got your back. He's talking to JDF, and he says, it's not we came up with the Green Ranger. It's not that we came up with just a Green Ranger series, which Jason wanted to do the Green Ranger series over Lord Draken, because if he did the Green Ranger series, then Aaron could be a part of it because it was, their idea. But if he did Lord Draken, which Aaron was not a part of Lord Draken, and eventually some audio came out saying that JDF didn't like Lord Draken, then Aaron would not be a part of the Lord Draken series. So it's not that we came up with just a Green Ranger series. It's that we put the idea in their head to do an older Tommy, to do a Dark Knight story featuring Tommy. They said they give us credit and went back on their word. It's principle. Kyle, Boom, and Brian just keep showing what kind of people they are. Now, we do know that Jason was given credit, but maybe it wasn't the credit that they wanted. They wanted a creator credit and not a special mention. But, to the average person, you're like, oh, well, they gave you a thanks to JDF, but whatever. If I send you the story about our Green Ranger story, can you post it on our socials? Since they say the book is different, so the fans could see it all. Hey, let's expose these guys. Well, Aaron, I guess, sent this email to Brian. And I know people are wondering, like, who is Brian Casentini? Like, wait, Brian Casentini? Does anyone know who Brian Casentini is? Well, if you don't know who Brian Casentini is, he is a film producer. And not just any film producer. If you click on his IMDb, you're going to see him getting credit for a lot of different things. A lot of Power Ranger things. Power Rangers Dino Charge, executive producer. Power Rangers producer, the movie. So he is a producer for Saban. All this stuff, boom, boom, boom. It's going back, right? So as we go through the emails that Jason would send to other people, and you're going to see like, wait, what? Hello, Brian. Saw the new trailer. Very cool. Fans were buzzing. Just checking in on the possible Green Ranger JDF series. I'm just wrapping up the Valiant series, which is set to debut next month. With the new trailer having over 2 million views on YouTube and the Ranger beatdowns having over 25 million, I think the fans are primed and ready. Jason has an undeniable fan base. The series could really show off how amazing and legendary he is. Now, I agree with all this. Hope all is well, Aaron. Now, if you notice, he just sent it to Brian Casentini. And you're like, wait, what? What's the problem? Henry's trying to get his man's on. Well, the issue is right here. So this is a text message, March 30th, 2018, where you see the whatchamacallit, and you see Jason. Hey, I'm so effing mad he does this ish. I told him don't email Brian. So annoying. I emailed Brian and told him don't get back to him. He's so desperate, it's annoying. Now, sure, friends just talk, and, maybe this is out of context, and maybe JDF is just feeling out his group chat to see how they feel about Aaron. Like, the stuff that that Tony and him was trying to spin. He didn't even ask you if he could do that. He should ask you, especially since he's using your motherfucking name. All right, now this is a group text. You know what I'm saying? This is a group text. Okay? He asked, I told him no. Then he did it anyway. He's acting crazy since we have done Draken like crossing the line now. Remember, Aaron gets no cut or credit or percentage of Lord Draken. So if you, Aaron, you need to convince JDF as hard as possible to get away from Lord Draken, which, you know, eventually JDF will say, yeah, I just wanted to remain loyal to the Green Ranger series, which never came to be because maybe it was attached to Aaron, maybe not. Who knows? I'm not Saban. I don't know why Saban didn't pick it up. It's sad to say, but he's obviously jealous that Lord Draken is doing so well. And he probably feels he needs the credit for it. God damn.
That's a truthful statement.
It's clear that anything you touch is gold. He wants to capitalize on it, whether you allow him or not. Dang, are they cooking? Cooking.
Let him cook.
Let him cook. Now, Kyle Higgins is in this goddamn group chat. Now, I have no idea who this blue person is. I have no idea. They like, hey, when the Illuminati give you information, I'm just like, I'm gonna just put it out as is. I'm gonna just give you, put it out as is. Kyle Higgins is like, whoa. Now, maybe this is when Kyle Higgins is cool because they just coming off the success of Lord Draken. But hey, it is what it is. Hey, I told him not to, and he did it anyways. He's acting crazy since we've done Lord Draken crossing the line. And someone quickly pointed out, hey, he don't get no parts of Lord Draken. So if I'm you, if I'm Aaron, and I'm invested in JDF, I cannot have him go forward with Lord Draken under any circumstances. No, because that cuts me out the friendship. If he goes forward with Lord Draken, then where do I stand in? How can I direct something if my friend is doing Lord Draken? I've seen this picture before. Tammy sent it to me. Best tunnel ever. So clean. I hope Aaron will stop speaking for Jason. No, he's not. He's not. So now, boom. Hey, web series. This is to Brian from JDF. Yeah, I'm a little upset he reached out to you. He does even have a, I think this means doesn't even have a script. I really like the guy a lot, but I want to make a great series. I want to make one to be organized. Also, Kyle is on acting, directing. That's what I need. Look what he has done with me on the digital series. He's definitely helped me create the character. Anyway, maybe you should just reach out and say that we have not made a decision at this time. Thanks for the inquiry. I will not say anything to them, but I would like to talk to you in regards to the book. Talk to you later. Just got back from filming in China, and now I'm in Holland, LOL. Today's from now, I'll be in Dubai promoting you guys, and of course, Shattered Grid. I'm showing that in my Q&A. We have a total combination of about 8 to 9 million views around the world. It's going pretty viral. Thanks to your support in this awesome project. Looking forward to doing more. JDF. Damn, dog. Is this out of context, Aaron? What we talking? Now look, man, no, we patched it up after this, man. We had our disagreements, and I was out of line. You know, whatever goofy stuff Aaron gonna say, man. But there is this, because remember, Jason is just to share stuff with everybody. We have more. Let me make sure. Aaron directing and producing the digital series, but I think it would still have to be based on the graphic novel. Does this make sense? You're the one who would start in the series. We need to be on the same page. Please let me know. Thanks. That's Brian to him. By the way, we shouldn't tell Aaron Aaron is probably finding this out for the first time in his goddamn life. Or he'll say, no, I always knew. Like, remember when the audio dropped? He was like, no, I heard that audio before. And yeah, he did hear a piece of that audio. He didn't hear JDF talking about how Aaron wanted the budget. I would love for him to say, yeah, I did. And produce the audio in its entirety without the, you know what I'm saying, without the missing the part. He probably could, ask around, see who sent it to me. By the way, we shouldn't tell Aaron any of this. We don't want him leaking the graphic novel info. If you think it's best for me to respond to him directly, let me know and let's decide the best message to relay to him. Like they over here like, yeah, man, let's Let's figure this out. Let's figure this out. Oh man, I missed it. I must have missed it out of order. He responds about the email. Yes, this was surprising to receive without him even CCing you on the email. I will let you handle. I think we have to get Cal the first opportunity to direct and produce a digital series starring you based on the graphic novel he's writing, especially given the great response to the Shattered Grid teaser he directed. Cal essentially proved he could do what he told us both he could. This is that jealousy. Like, this is why he wanted that anti-Kyle Higgins audio out. But Kyle Higgins is way more successful, arguably, than Aaron will ever be in the comic space. So if Kyle is not available at that time, then we can explore Aaron. That's what it was. If Kyle is not available, then we go to Aaron. Then we go to Aaron. Sorry about that, guy. If Kyle is not available, then we go to Aaron. But hey, we got to check with Kyle first. And lastly, this is more of the group text right here where he's just sending to people. Here's the synopsis. This is what he sent to Jason. Older Tommy returns where he must travel into the Morphin Grid to retrieve new Power Rangers to battle a mysterious villain who has killed and collected the fallen Rangers. Sounds more like Lord Draken. Power Rangers assemble. Well, not really, because Lord Draken was doing the killing. Assembled to rule the world. Who is this new mysterious Dragon Ranger? The face under the helmet will surprise you. Like, bro, this is the idea. This is like, you think this is original? I mean, hopefully it's more, but this ain't like, this ain't shattering the grid. Like, bro, this is entry level idea right here. This is like early conception. Older Tommy. And if you go back to the text, that's what he's saying, right? Like, hold on. It's not that we came up with the Green Ranger series. It's that we put the idea in their head to do an older Tommy. Like, you think you the first person to do an older Tommy pitch? Yeah. And here's Jason. I just can't deal with these texts anymore. Ugh. Someone said, dang. And then Kyle Higgins. Well, he's going to be pissed when he reads the Shattered Grid tomorrow. Already did that. Lord Draken starts taking other Power Rangers. Just like, this is why I'm like, now it makes sense. If this don't make sense to y'all, maybe it don't. But I'm like, dude, this is crazy. What do you guys think of this, man? Like, I think the craziest part is the text. Hey, I told you not to do this. Why did you do this? Because he was thirsty. Was Aaron going to be the new Green Ranger? No.
Nope.
He's just going to be the annoying friend trying to get on. Like when you got a friend, like, let's just say if Floyd Mayweather was like my best friend and I was like some leech, I'd be like, hey, you need to let me manage you. 10%. You need to do that. You need to do that, JDF. You need to let me direct, man. I've been your best friend for 10 years, man. I met you on Valiant. We did some beatdowns, man. Let me direct that shit, dog. Let me direct it. I know Kyle Higgins wrote it. Let me direct it. But anyway, let me know what you guys think about these text messages. Are they out of context? It's making sense now. Yeah, it is, right? It starts to come together. The more you know, you're just like, wow. Jesus. And the beatdowns weren't even that good. Ooh, let me know what you guys think, man. And I'll see you next video. Peace.